Hello everyone. Hi and welcome to an unusual Tuesday build for me. I'll get to that reason why for a moment in a minute. Gonna have my two usual co-hosts tonight. We've got, if I can get this picture right, got Chris and Mark. Right.
Hello.
Are you guys?
Two,
Yes, I know. I've hot-footed from one live stream to the next.
Yeah.
barely enough time to breathe, Mark.
Pardon?
Barely enough time to breathe, you think?
Oh, it's fine. Well, like I said, I've come back to YouTube world today, and I'm in 2 live streams. I mean,
They're going to one like price for the.
but what can you do? Well, I'd tell you one thing. I'd give it to anybody who's needs a break from it all.
Yeah,
It's done me the world of good. I'm probably not going to do any builds this week, but yeah, it's nice to be back, and it was nice to have a bit of a breakaway while I sorted my head out. I think it was a trauma of turning 40, actually.
Yeah, you just turned 40, didn't you? Happy birthday.
Yeah.
When was it? Yesterday or the day before? I can't remember now.
It was Friday.
Friday, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracker, please.
So I think that way it was the trauma of turning 40 that did it.
Yeah, I'm probably Mark. You've done a lot of Wednesdays as well, see?
Yeah, well, that's now. I'm probably only going to be on a Wednesday once a month. I think that's if I get invited.
You will be.
Because Penny and Horlicks are back tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing it on the thing. That's why I looked on the what's the word?
Yeah, whose channels have got to be run off? So Horlicks' channel.
Yeah. I was trying to think this morning. I was like, I want to do a stream before 2 weeks time. Before 2 weeks time, because it'll be 2 weeks time otherwise, wouldn't it?
Yeah, otherwise it'll be on mine and waiting for me.
I'm not too sure whose channel it's on. All I do know is Horlicks is building.
Yeah, I've seen it on the announcements on Facebook.
Yeah,
and they got it on both channels like they do sometimes with.
I think they might be doing. I'm not too sure, but
yeah, but I wouldn't mind doing that myself.
Yeah, we're looking into doing that so we can have it on mine and Chris's channel both at the same time next time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool then, because my subs MC, and that's one thing. From last stream though, I gained 2 subs.
Cool.
Because I was on 3, I think, because I was on dropped to 64, then it dropped to 65, then 67 I'm on now.
Right.
I think, Chris, if you do more non-live streams as well, like if you do like the
yeah, I am thinking of GoPro as well, so I can do when I'm out and about. I do some videos.
If you do more videos normally, like the Jag and the get the one I was going to say, then you can get more subscribers and you have more content then as well.
Yeah, but the Jag will be is in the back burner for a minute till I can get the bus up to scratch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather concentrate on one without picking between the both.
Right, should we get on with this build?
Yeah.
Yeah,
5, 76, and 77 as the description, not description. Yeah, description and the title bits. I'm completely out of it today.
Right. Okay, so Terminator issue 75.
Let's change that.
And it's further parts for the left upper arm.
Oh, I just got to change the screen, so I thought I was on my stream. Otherwise, you'd be seeing me build nothing.
I think that's one screen there is nothing.
Right.
Okay.
Here we go. This amazing issue.
Yeah, we're not only going to do.
Yeah.
75-1 is the left upper arm part.
Yeah, which is a nice big piece of one-piece metal, I'm guessing. Yeah, solid piece of metal, which is nice.
Okay. And 75-2 is the socket liner for the left upper arm part.
And that's all, is it?
Yeah, and that's all it is.
That's it.
And it says you will also need tweezers optional.
I've got tweezers, but I don't think I'll need them.
Okay.
For that.
Yeah.
I'll rather break this down. So, step 1, take the upper arm part 75-1 and the socket liner 75-2. Note that the indent in the rim of the socket and the rim of the socket liner arrows.
Yeah. So
And we've got one in chat, which is Yorkshire Crafter. Hi everyone.
hi Julie.
Hi
Hi,
dear.
Julia.
We
Okay.
got that notch and that notch. Basically, simples.
So step 2, fit the socket liner 75.2 into the socket in the upper arm part 75.1 with the indents aligned.
I'll take my time doing this because it's going to take ages to do this bit now. Make sure this is so hard, this one to do.
Yeah. What rating would you give this issue?
0.1 out of 5. Or 10.
How's difficulty level is it?
Okay, and step 3, ensure that the socket liner 75.2 is pushed fully home so that the rims of parts 75.2 and 75.1 are aligned.
What's weird, it's not, they don't go all the way down. You can see
Yeah.
that. But
In other words, 3 instructions for put black part into that part and then you're done with.
This looks different to the right arm for some reason.
Okay.
no, same parts. Obviously, it's,
Yeah.
flipped. So it's this part was over there. I'm guessing last time around.
And that stage complete. A liner has been fitted into the socket in part of the left arm. And in next week's issue, we are continuing building the upper left arm. So let's get onto that one. Okay, so 76.
76, just getting up to the big gold.
Getting closer and closer to 120.
Further components for the left upper arm. Assemble the upper arm components to complete the left shoulder joint.
Simples.
At least we've got some more parts.
Just slightly.
Okay, so 76.1 should be the outer side of the left upper arm.
Another again, nice big piece of metal again. Nice and shiny.
76.2 socket liner for left upper arm part.
Identical to the last one.
Yep. 76.3 is 2 3x 16mm PM screws, 1 spare. Yeah. And then 76.4 is 2 3x 20mm PM screws, 1 spare.
Okay.
And it says also you will need a crosshead screwdriver, parts from issue 73, 74 and 75.
Yeah, I've got all those.
Okay, so step 1, take the socket liner 76.2 and fit it into the socket in the upper arm part 76.1. The rim of the socket and the rim of the socket liner should be aligned inset.
So last issue, it took 3 steps to do this, 1 step this issue.
Yes.
Oh, that lined up better that time round. Actually pushed away in.
Okay.
Shouldn't make a difference in theory.
So step 2, take the shoulder joint assembly from issue 73 and the upper arm part to 76.1.
Yeah, that's that horrible bit of plastic.
Yeah. Step 3, fit the knob on the shoulder joint part 73.1 into the lined socket in the upper arm part 76.1.
Isn't it funny? I think I remember last time round it said I think it said last time make sure it was this way round or something like that. Now it's like it obviously don't matter because this will turn, but I'm sure it said last time. Worry about it.
What you find building this left arm, you're building it completely different to building the right arm.
They probably realised how stupid it was last time round.
Yeah. Okay, so step 4, take the arm part assemblies from issue 72 and 74 and position them as shown on either side of part 76.1. Note that the assembly from issue 74 is larger.
So if I get this...
So what's the difference between the salmon and the right arm then, Mark?
Pardon?
What do you mean you're building this differently? What's the difference?
So we're building, the instructions are different for the left arm than what they were for the right arm.
Oh, I did not know that.
We're building it in a different way.
They're probably trying to make it slightly slightly different, make it more interesting, probably.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
Right. So Step 5 then is position the eyelets of the arm shafts 74.3 and 72.3 over the corresponding holes in part 76.1. 1. C inset, have the assembly from issue 75 ready.
I've taken the end bits out, so I know we won't need them in there. It's a bit of a pain now, so.
Okay, so step 6, fit part 75.1 over part 76.1 so that the knob on part 73.1 is enclosed in the line socket in the main upper arm parts. Have 2 PM screws ready. Note that screw 76.4 is larger than part 76.4. 76.4 is 20 millimeters long. 76.3 is 16 millimeters long.
Yeah,
So that was stupid.
Evening.
Yeah, they are loose.
What's the point of saying line these up when these going to fall out anyway? So it's pointless. That was
precisely.
Okay. Step 5. Step 6. Sorry.
Okay. Step 7 is fit the screws through the holes in part 75.1 and the eyelets in the shafts 74.3 and 72.3. Then screw them into the sockets in 76.1.
I'll just double check that.
Right, so the longer screw goes on the left.
Okay, right. Okay, dokie. Let's try that then. You just got to really line it up through the hole, through the eyelet bit, as it said, and then the bottom bit.
Yeah.
Like that.
I don't have to grab it. We'll do that one for a minute so you get the other one in.
The last time round, if I remember rightly, this was done upside down. And you had to put the screw through, and then this part on, holding these screws in place, or something like that. I remember having to use blue tack last time round.
Yeah.
To hold these screws in place where you put this on.
Yeah, but like
that's why I did get some blue. I did get some blue tack ready just in case.
Yeah, but like I said, the instructions for the left arm are completely different to the right arm.
Yeah, I know. Bit confusing, like.
Well, it's not. If it was like done straight after the left or the right arm, it would have been a bit confusing. But it's just done. I don't know how many issues ago. It seemed like ages ago now. The left and right arm.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I can't remember how long ago actually. What issue it was we did left arm, right arm.
I think it's one of the early ones. Stages.
Yeah, definitely one of the early ones.
Yeah.
I'll just taking this up in the air to make it a bit easier to put the screws in. Does it say anything about over tightening, or is it just tightening?
No, it doesn't. Just says fit the screws through the holes. I don't think it matters.
No, they tighten up anyway, so.
Because then we'll move up and down these screws anyway, because they're very loose.
Yeah, very, very loose. I suppose I don't know why they just didn't make this just slightly thicker, and then this bit, and then it would fit better in there. But
yeah. Okay. So, and that is stage complete.
Yeah, and that's right. We've got the largest piston on the right there when it's like that, Ryan.
Yeah. So, in the next week's issue, we are assembling the first finger of the left hand.
Symbols. Put it aside, because I don't think we need that now, do we?
So ready.
Yeah. That's one reason why I'm doing 3 issues, to make it a little bit easier.
Yeah. So, in the issue 77, build the first finger of the left hand, add a finger arm joint to your collection and assemble the digits for the left finger number 1.
Who's number 2? Really, let's go.
Okay, so 77.1 is left arm joint.
Which is?
Should be plastic.
Yeah, plastic. I thought it was metal from it, but it's plastic, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame, really.
77.2 is left hand first finger component.
I'll get these out of the box and make it a bit easier. Which is That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
77.3 is left hand first finger component.
Which is a smaller one. Yep.
Yeah. 77.4 is left hand first finger component.
What's the ages to think of these names parts?
Yeah. 77.5 is left hand first finger component.
Oh, yeah.
Original, that one. And this one's even more original, this one.
And then 77.6 is left hand first finger component.
Very long time for them to think of their names up.
That's bizarre.
77.7 is finger joint connector times 3.
Oh, we've got smaller ones, big ones, yeah.
77.8 is finger joint connector pin times 3.
Yep. Just slightly
And then
different.
77.9 is plastic sleeve for finger joint times 3.
They got no spares.
No.
Okay.
You'll also need gel type super glue and a cocktail stick. Tweezers optional.
Yeah, I've just got my super glue ready.
Okay, so step 1, lay out the finger components in the order they are to be used.
Okay, I'll sort that out in a sec. Oh. So, that one, longer one, shorter one, pin thing, and
Fingertip.
Yeah.
Okay.
really slightly over here.
Step 2.
Yeah.
Take the first 2 finger components, 77.5 and 77.4, arrange them in the orientation shown. Note the position of the fins on part 77.5 red arrows. Fit a plastic sleeve 77.9 over one of the joint connectors 77.7. Fit parts 77.9, 77.7 up through the hole in the finger components as indicated. A finger joint pin 77.8 will be fitted downwards.
It's funny. About 5 different things, 3-4 different things going on there, and then it says like in one movement do it. And the other thing is like one thing doing in 3 pictures.
Have you got that going on the right way?
Oh no, sorry, I confused myself there. Sorry, yep, you're right. It goes in the bottom of this one first, doesn't it? There's not a way this one goes. This one goes either way, doesn't it?
No, you were right.
Yeah.
I was trying to put it through the top of this one, not the bottom of this one. See, so I was wrong.
And then
Oh, hi, Andy.
put a plastic sleeve in the hole first. That's what Andy says.
Okay.
Plastic sleeve first, yeah, in the hole first. Yeah, that will be easier. Yeah.
See if I can get that back off there. Let's try that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit like the toes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, yeah. And then put the pin in.
Yeah.
That easier.
It seems like it at the moment.
Yeah, so let's go down.
Yeah, that's them. That step 2 done.
Yeah. So step 3, apply a little super glue to one of the finger joint pins 77.8 and fit it into the assembly from step 2 so that it fits inside the finger joint connector 77.7 to form a firm but flexible joint between the finger components.
I'm actually going to use some my tweezers for this. Get less thick and super glue on my fingers that way.
You're like a beauty therapist, huh?
Well, your nails done, Chris?
Oh,
Sorry, I just jumped ahead of myself there. Oh no, I didn't.
No, you haven't.
Sorry, it just looked like the picture just showed one thing, and I just.
Yeah. Okay. So step 4 is next fit the finger component 77.3. Note that this time the finger joint connector 77.7 with plastic sleeve 77.9 goes down through the joint. Apply little super glue to the pin 77.8 and fix joint together.
Okay. Because it went so well last time, I'm going to do it the same again, as Andrew says. Pass it sleeve first.
Yeah.
That was a lot easier this time round. So it goes that way round. Get my rotation right. Yep, that way round.
So we'll go for points for Chris after.
Yeah. Oh, so, you know the Ecto-1 car that I took a picture of a little while ago, the one near where I worked. I saw it on the road again the other day.
Well, the Ghostbusters.
Yeah. The Volvo, whatever it was. I took it was while I was driving along, so I took a dash cam video of it.
Oh, yeah.
So it might be on my next dash cam video. Not this one yet, but next one. That's a bit tight getting that in there.
Yeah, it'd be alright.
Yeah. Very tight. Hold on a sec. Do that.
Tweezers will work on it, friend.
No, tweezers a bit too flimsy for that, I think.
And Andy says, good job keeping an eye on you at LOL.
Yeah. Thanks, Andy.
Somebody needs to keep you on your toes, Chris. Somebody needs to keep you on your toes.
Yeah. I'll try to,
Yeah. Yeah.
This super glue, I think, is going off, this one I've got here. It's very stringy and...
Have you shook in it?
No, it's been in there ages. It's barely used, so it's just gone off.
Just shake it. That might help.
Still works, just not all that great at the moment.
Mm.
Yeah, it's very gappy, that one at the moment. I'll just give it a bit of a squeeze with a pair of pliers I've got here. Protective pliers though.
Yeah. Make sure that.
Yeah. So that's better now. There's no gap in that now.
Okay.
Simples.
Okay, so step 5, assemble the fourth finger component 77.2 in a similar way. This time the finger joint connectors 77.7 with sleeve 77.9 goes up through the holes in the joints. Apply a little super glue to the pin at 77.8 and fix the joint together.
Definitely simples. Try and get us about right this time. I'm glad they did sort out at the end the finger joint problem, but it was a little bit too late, wasn't it, for the first stand?
I got the mod.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to pay for the mod really. But,
yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Model mod's probably be expensive.
Yeah. How old were they, Mark? How much were they? Sorry, even.
I can't remember. I think we're about 12 quid.
That's not too bad. I mean, I'm really struggling getting this. I'm really struggling getting that in there now. I could try put it on the pin first, just for this one. So that makes it easier. My fingers are really sweaty at the moment.
Just take your time, Chris. No rush.
Yeah.
If not, get some washing up liquid.
No. Some WOP. P's called it, I think.
Yeah, WOP.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Andy says that I could have done it from the beginning.
Now, I know I think it's hindsight in it really, but it happens. Yeah. No, you have to remember, no model company is perfect. I wish they were. Don't get me wrong, but
well, nothing's going to be exact, is it?
No.
Yeah, if not that got a London cab though, I would be tempted to do a London taxi next.
Oh, a black taxi.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I don't know if anyone was saying about it, or I remember reading something somewhere about it. Someone saying about a London taxi, or they were just talking about it.
Yeah, probably one of the YouTube because we not have talked about it before on YouTube.
Yeah. It might have been on the Facebook Route Master page.
Yeah.
Oh, just someone said the other day on the Spitfire Facebook page. And they said, "Oh, I'm looking for this R2, this part called R2. Anyone got it?" So I took a picture. I found a picture of R2, and here you are, R2D2.
And it's one about the different model.
Huh?
And the part that he needed was from R2D2, was it?
Oh no, it was part R2 for the Spitfire. So I just took a GIF picture of the R2 and I put it on the R2D2. I went, here you are. Yes, you like that. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to step 6. The fingertip 77.6 fits on the oval peg on the end of the finger component 77.2. Check the fit, then apply a little super glue to the peg on part 77.2 arrow and fix part 77.6 in place.
Yeah, and then Andy says for the Grand Plus model, they should have it near perfect.
Yeah, that's true. But
yeah, what we can do though is just
that's the thing. The Route Master, was that perfect or is it not too bad?
Route Master has its issues.
Yeah. I think every model does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It had the Route Master. I think is more down to the electrics being faulty.
Yeah, Chris knows that off my hand.
Yeah.
Quite a few people have had that problem, they.
I thought about the battery box.
Oh, that as well was lights not working and all sorts. Right, is that it? Are we done?
Yeah, that is stage complete. The first finger of the left hand has been assembled. Store it carefully until needed. The arm joint will be used in a future issue. And then in next week's issue, the parts for assembling the left hand and arm joint.
Cool. Oh, so the palm of the hand next week. Next time round.
Yeah.
Is that more to do in the 75? That's cool.
It's just not much to do. It's still a quick issue, that one.
Yeah. Still a quickish issue, but it's not too bad, this one.
Yeah.
The fingers aren't too bad. I might give them a bit of a squeeze later on because they're a little bit loose, but...
The squeeze.
Definitely better than the first ones.
Yeah. This is what I'm deciding if I'm to do an alien model if it comes in out of full round.
Oh, Xenomorph. Is it Xenomorph or Xenomorph?
I don't know, but I don't know. Never heard of it.
Yeah, it does look cool, the Xenomorph. It does look cool.
I can imagine that model is like not in my house type thing for me.
I think they say it's going to be like huge as well. It's going to be a big model. I think they said something like not half scale, but it's going to be like huge. Shell barely would let this one in the house, letting alone the Xenomorph.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you built it, you got to put a cover over it.
Yeah, but I'll just see what happens, and she might get used to it eventually. If not, I'll just keep it.
Yeah, but
give her the controls, make it move, and she might not be as scared of it then.
Yeah.
What wheels underneath it? And now have it roaming around your flat.
Put R2 underneath it, and you can put Terminator on top of it, and he moves around. sit on it and sit on Terminator on the R2.
Yeah. He said also the Robocop looks good. What?
Yeah, there's in Europe there's a build the Robocop.
I never did that.
That's about 6/8 scale, something like that. It's not half scale, is it?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think they do it so you can take their face mask off.
Yes, apparently you can.
Look a bit like what's his name? Completely come through his head. The bloke who played Robocop.
I don't know who played him, but Alex Murphy.
Yeah, Oh God, it's complete Peter Weller. That's it, Peter Weller.
Yeah.
He said they took so long putting that bloody RoboCop suit on. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, you can imagine.
Or probably worse, even more when they had to do the head, because he had the bit looked like it was just attached to his head face, didn't it? And his skin was over the metal, and
Yeah.
it must have took a long time.
Oof.
Yeah.
He said like bird-like movements, still like fluid, just like that, wasn't
Yeah.
it? So cool. Then you got the rubbish remake.
What?
But yeah, that's life, though, isn't it?
Mhm.
I'm hopeful, very hopeful. They'd never tried to remake or reboot Terminator. They did try, sort of, almost did, didn't they? But
They should have stopped after Judgment Day.
yeah, especially after Rise of the Machines. Oh, they should. Yeah, I mean, after they made Rise of the Machines, and that was like absolute crap. Then they should have just stopped as well after that.
I always say they ended it brilliant with Judgment Day, but they just, trying to make as much money as they can.
So I don't blame them for that, really. I'd like to make money as much as possible, but
yeah, but this robot is getting older in the films.
Yeah.
But I do like what they did with what did they call him? What was his name? Arnold in the last film.
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
But he after he killed John Connor. Spoilers. After he killed John Connor, he settled down and became a drape salesman. And he's walking. Carl, I think it is, or something like that. He's got a family. Jesus Christ. But he's Arnold Schwarzenegger age now, and it's like, okay.
Ugh, crazy.
But it's kind of, I like all they did. They like explain away everything why he looks old. Cheryl says hi.
So,
Good job, Barbara.
Oh, shut up. But it's okay, Pops. They had a name for him as well, didn't they? But we are live still. It's not listening. At least it did take around 45 minutes to do these issues, Chris, eh?
Yeah, I don't know, yeah, but that was due to my disability as well. So.
Oh, yeah, I understand completely.
Yeah, we know that. Sorry, I know that.
You get issues like that. I don't think there will be one like that for Terminator, though.
Probably will be.
No. I don't think there will be, unless the base is coming like 5 different pieces. I think that would be the most complicated part if there is one.
Yeah.
The electronic board on top of the head, I think that would just be screw in place, plug the wires in, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the head going to be connected to the electric bed?
Oh, 1 sec. Hold on a sec. Oh.
Sorry, again.
Just abandon your live stream.
Yeah, why not, Mark?
Sorry about that. What was I saying?
No, you said I was wondering about the header. How would that get connected then?
Oh, all it is, there's going to be 2 sets of electronics in the back. You got.
Yeah, I know that, but how are you going to be powered? That's one thing I'm confused on.
Well, we reckon there's going to be. I think the World of Wayne showed it. There was a battery pack goes up here, and I think the electronic board would be screwed to the back here. There's 2 little posts.
Yeah.
Electronic there, battery pack there, and then these wires plugged into that, obviously. And then there'll be a separate battery pack for the base for the lights and the
legs. I think the legs light up as well, don't they?
No, legs don't light up. There's 4 spotlights in the base that shine up the model. And then
let's go party then. Hey, let's go party.
if it's better than the one World of Wayne had, that'd be quite good then.
Yeah, probably will
Yeah.
a bit different because that one's a prototype, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's not the exact model because that was it was all plastic parts.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Um,
to that. Look, every part looks.
Yeah, but
Basically,
it's like a prototype, isn't it?
metal.
hmm.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
But yeah, and as Andy says, he has a battery box in the head too as well. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah, I
thought.
did not know that. Yeah, I like a Terminator. Don't get me wrong, like, but if I had a chance to do it with a harsh shot, I would have. But I'm not paying Agora just for getting issues. Like,
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't want no wires coming through the top of the head to the rest of the base. So of course it could be separate.
and we've got Bex lit in this house.
Oh, I bet that's it.
Hi, Kristen.
Exactly.
Yeah, how's everybody? Yeah, we all good. Thanks to you.
Yeah, you missed it. We've built a few things today. Oh, we've built up the top of the arm. Yeah, forearm, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to put it in see where it goes?
Eh?
Do you want to put it by the Terminator? There's a scale. Okay.
I've only got a part of his arm just fell off again. Fell off again. That happens so often. I've glued that in place so many times. I know I haven't. That's just placed in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this would go the right side or the other side?
No, the left. That is the left. Yeah.
Yeah, he's left. Yeah, we'll go there.
Yeah, which is your left hand. Yeah.
And it stays in place without any secure, so it's quite cool.
Yeah.
It's a bit like an amputee at the moment. You've got
Yeah,
one arm missing, part of the bottom, and no leg on the other side. Not taking the mick out of any amputees there, by the way, if anyone's on there.
Yeah, don't get offended off this. The captain says. It's only joking. No. Yeah, that's what I just thought. Put in back.
Yeah, but it looks a bit like Judgment Day, you know, when he rips his arm off.
Oh, yeah. His leg is gone as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what issue up to in Mark and yours?
I'm not right sure. To tell you the truth, I've been away from it for a bit, so I'm not right sure.
Yeah.
It is a good model though, I think, isn't it? Do you reckon?
Yeah.
One sec.
Yeah, and Oh, I've got to laugh on the stream tonight now.
I'm up to issue 77.
Oh, so it's same stage as you're both on the same stage again?
Yeah, I'm on 102 with the bus.
Yeah.
26 on the Spitfire. 40 on the Ecto 1. 77 on the Terminator. And 46 on the X-Wing.
Obviously, both on the same stage, yeah. And we got. And he says is that bloody it's bloody he says this it's bloody heavy than Chris.
Oh, God, yeah.
He's up to issue 83.
He's got this fish 82, so he's waiting on 83, I'm guessing.
Yeah. You catching up and with both soon. It's going to take time to catch up as
Yeah, I don't have, this is going to be way too heavy to lift once it's all done. With half all his arms missing and part of his leg and one leg missing, he still weighs quite a lot.
Yeah.
It is.
But once you see it more progressing, is there any body panels going to be on that having the cage, or is that just the way it is?
It's going to be one on his thoracic chest.
Yeah. So,
and then I don't think there's any other panels are there, Mark. Do you reckon?
I don't think so.
No.
And the question for Mark is be here.
Oh, Mark, when are you doing your next Route Master? Probably next week now, exactly, because I've had a bit of a break away from YouTube. So I'm just sort of easing my way back into it. So I'm not really doing any builds this week. I'm just more or less, getting back into it. So I decided to take a week off. So what'll happen next week is there'll be double of everything.
I'll be double trouble again, like you was it, Mark?
Yeah. So, but I just decided to step back a little bit. I got myself a bit burnt out, and I needed a rest.
Yeah, Mark, I know you've done a lot of Wednesdays, and that's probably you've done a lot of Mondays. You've done a lot of Tuesdays.
Yeah. So just one of them things. It just happened, and I just had to say didn't even come into this room while I took a break.
Yeah.
So I didn't switch the computer on. I didn't do anything in here. I completely stayed away from it all.
This gives you time to just chill out and do things for yourself, like.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
So today is the first time I've been back in this room.
Yeah. So you missed it.
You stretch yourself too thin, that's why, Mark.
Yeah.
The thing is, see, there's not enough of Mark to go around, see, and he needs to be, he's there and everywhere. He just needs to give himself a break, like.
So that's what I did, and it's worked. I feel refreshed. I feel a lot better, so.
Yeah. And I've done, something right, I've done a computer course, right, and you should never be in front of the screen too long either.
No.
Because if you are on the computer a long time, you're supposed to, at 2 hours, you're supposed to have like a 20-minute break.
Yeah.
I know that, I've done it because I've done a course there.
Mark's been on it nearly 2 hours now, and he was on the other stream now on it.
Oh, no.
Well, yeah, that's not on the course, no one. I was just saying because I've done a level 2 IT course there in college.
I can use a computer, and I know most things on it.
Yeah, me too. Like, but some things it's nice to learn different things, like what, PC stuff. What? Yeah.
I would do like a building course, PC building course. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
Done it. Been there, done it.
What, a course on PC building?
Mm-hmm.
They actually do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you could put the case, right? You've got a case, right? For instance, with no components in it, so you can put all components in, can you?
I'm a qualified computer technician.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I'm kind of fan, but I'm only on a PC, on a computer game.
Right.
I play it on the computer, on the PC builder. So I know basics how to do it.
Yeah. I don't know how to do it myself, but because in college, right, it used to be PC, I was starting to do with PCs, and we taught to do it, I had to probably take apart something, and then.
You see, the thing about it is everybody's now going back to desktops, but there were a time where people were getting rid of them. They were going on to laptops or all-in-ones and stuff like that. But now they're like, I want to go back to a desktop because it's far better.
Yeah, but my computer, right, I've got a laptop, but my Mac, which I use a Mac on, that's all in one as well. That's all you
can upgrade a desktop. You can kind of upgrade a laptop.
Yeah.
Memory. That's it, really. A very rare.
You can't upgrade an all-in-one.
Yeah, that question is easy for me and you to answer that, Mark.
Right. Mark, I still want to get the Ecto one. How do I get it? You'll have to wait until it's released where you are, Bexat Lit. Eaglemoss are pretty good with things, so you'll just have to wait until it's released in your country.
What country?
Unfortunately. In Australia.
Yeah, so that.
Yeah, so it'll just do. It'll get there. It's just waiting.
Yeah, it just depends on how Eaglemoss decide to distribute it. Therefore.
Yeah. I wonder if Agora would do any other models other than Hasher models.
They've got 3 Hasher models, so why they might as well take the Rootmaster over.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing the Bismarck.
Yeah.
Why don't they do anything other than Hasher? They could do.
Yes.
Unless they don't have that sort of contract from them.
I think the thing with Agora and Hachette is because Hachette don't ship worldwide.
Yeah.
Agora are doing it so it can be shipped worldwide.
Yeah, then you pay the premium price for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but- I don't know. Do you think they ever take the Routemaster on?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised.
They could do. There's rumours, but it's a bit. Who would want to build a London bus in Australia?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's a bit.
You know what I mean? It's not. Would there be demand abroad for the Route Master? You know, or
Well,
you know,
yeah.
unlike the Terminator, which is like international.
Mm.
So the Route Master is more specific to the UK than it is for Australia, Africa, anywhere really.
Yeah.
Good point now, really.
Yeah.
And also, if you did want the Ecto One Bex, that you could, all you need to do is find someone who could get the
Yeah.
e-commerce,
Okay.
Mm.
I know Mike Anderson. Don't like saying that name, but he sends things over to what's his name?
Right.
Darren Breer. Darren Breer, who's on Australia, gets a lot of the issues from Mike, and he can build the R2, the Terminator, and
Yeah.
tell that way.
Mm.
Which is kind of good for him, but
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, but if not, if you know, best let know someone else that can do it, and ask them if they how much it cost you to send from, say, from UK to there.
Mm.
he's got friends or family there over here.
Yeah, could be anything.
Yeah, but then I mean, I'd worry about, you know, if anything gets damaged while it's in transit and stuff like that.
That's the other issue. Yeah, could
You
be better.
know,
Look, it's best to send like probably a job lot at a time, probably as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Probably,
I think. Oh wait,
yeah, go on.
Adrian said something.
Oh yeah. So there is one person doing the Route Master in Australia.
right.
I don't think that's Dan Breer, is he? I don't think he's doing a Route Master, is he? So
I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I don't think so anyway. But other than that, I think unless you want to come up say anything else, I think let's leave it.
Mark?
Who's coming up?
This week?
Right. YouTube schedule. Right. Let me get this right because it's been a while. So tomorrow daytime, 1 o'clock. Penelope's Pit Stop and Yorkshire Crafter have a show at 1 o'clock. Diamond painting. Then in the evening, 8 o'clock, Penny and Horlicks are back building the Route Master. Not too sure whose channel that's on, but it might be on both of the channels. Thursday, there isn't anything. Friday is Build with Adrian if he decides to do something. Saturday, there isn't anything. Sunday is me. I'm doing the Spitfire. And then Monday is Chris Davey as well.
Yeah, which is issue to Route Master, guys. The link will be up this week when I get round to it. Thing, but yeah,
So, yeah.
And then week after, I'll be back to normal schedule on Monday.
Right.
Yeah, but it'll be issue 80 to the Route Master, which is the roof panel above the bonnet.
Yeah, it's got some electronics to wire in it, I think.
Yeah. Mark, do you want to be in that one as well on Monday?
I'll see how I am.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
let you
fine.
know Monday.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I just thought to ask them because
I'll see how I am.
Because I think that one's going to be a bit thing like, but it could be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Monday with my channel, guys, will be 8 o'clock thing, but the link will be posted on the groups as well.
The Route Master page probably as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll set that up in the week now.
Okay. Do you want to say your goodbyes, everyone?
Yeah.
Before you go, we'll ask comment from Penny, says, get my name right, Mark.
Sorry, Penny.
Yeah, no, just laugh out loud.
It has been paint with Penny for ages, so it's understandable.
Yeah, but that's what Penelope's pissed up. Yeah,
I know, but I should know better because I helped her with the graphics for a channel. So
yeah.
Right, do you want to say your goodbyes, Mark?
yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you, Chris, for having me on tonight. I'm definitely going to have a rest after this one after being in 2 lives, but great build tonight, and yeah, can't wait for the next one.
Oh, thank you. Chris.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe to Mark and everyone in the chat, please, guys, and Chris Campman. I'll catch you on my channel Monday, 8 o'clock. Look up the link, guys, and then I'll catch you then. Take care, guys.
Cool. Thanks, everyone, again. I don't think we ever had a lot of people watching tonight, but it don't matter to me how many people watch, as long as there's at least one. That's all that matters. So,
Yeah.
thanks, everyone. Go already, hit the like, share, subscribe. Thanks for commenting, and see you next week and with Chris, and the week after that, hopefully next month, the Monday after that, with more Terminator issues. Theory.
Okay.
Yeah, well done. Take care.
Bye.